This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back to Stellaris. In the previous episode, war with the Natraxi, something I didn't expect at all. I did expect war, and I think a lot of people called this. It was either going to be against the XT-489 Eliminators or the Miriam Starcorp, and perhaps with his, it's not technically an ally, but against one of his friends, the Mandate of Quepta. But either way, I didn't expect it coming from the Natraxi. They have only one way to my system, and it is through this guy here, which, if you can see from the opinion map mode, we are not entirely, we're not like greatly friendly, but we're only on -6, so there's no real massive issue there. However, he did go to war, he came right through, and then proceeded to get destroyed in G Colony. As you can see, I have a 5k fleet here, 14 cruisers and 4 destroyers. Now, we had more destroyers, but a lot of them got destroyed during the fight, and the reason we won it, I think, is because we are set up, or we did set up, after we saw their fleet, to have picket ships. So, where am I looking at? Ship designer here. If you can see from our destroyer, we have Sentinel Point Defense, which shot down their first opening volley, which I think saved us a couple of thousand. That, on top of fighting with the space station, means we won the fight. Still not out of the woods, not by far, but as you can see, we are now on 16% war score, almost acceptance for a white piece. I'm not going to take that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to unpause it, go to probably the fast speed, and I'm going to wait until we fully upgraded, going to build loads more destroyers, as you can see in the spaceport here, and then make sure I'm in max fleet, and then I'm going to go on the attack, and I'm just going to see how much damage I can do. The only thing that's very worrying is if this guy decides to attack me, and if that happens, then that could go very, very badly. What I'm going to do is say research in the system, because there is some debris in there, and then we will just upgrade that ship, and upgrade that ship we might as well. Once we're all upgraded, we can then start creating some... actually, did I upgrade my spaceports with anything? No, we haven't got a fleet academy there, but we do have a fleet academy there. Right, so really we want to build all of our ships on the fleet academy, because that gives us some nice modifiers. Although, to be quite honest, we could perhaps just build a fleet academy elsewhere. G Colony 1 Prime is really where we're going to be building stuff as well, so I'm going to change it to that one. I'll add that on there as well. We've got a new technology, which is, battleships. That should be interesting. And we've also got many other pieces of technology. Plasteel armor, engineering facility, advanced afterburners. I think plasteel armor, because we are, quite down on that. Anyway, we'll unpause it, and we will crack on. In terms of our industry, we're not doing too bad. Science is okay as well. In fact, it's quite good for the society research. Unity is very, very strong, at plus 252 points per month. And also, we've got one expansion tree completely done, the harmony tree done, and the discovery tree done. That means we've got mind over matter, which is telepathy. And then eventually we will go for transcendence once we've finished another tree, which will almost certainly be... the Supremacy or Diplomacy. It won't be one of these two. We're going to want to max one of these out. Now, I am thinking about going up for the Diplomacy, get the Federation, and then form a Federation with this guy. Problem with that is it can be a little bit iffy, but we can always leave the Federation. There's people often forget about that actually there's no reason why you can't just leave. I don't know whether I want to build... I mean, I would love to say, let's get ourselves a nice honkin' battleship with big honkin' space guns, but... in reality, is it the best choice? Probably not, but I'm still going to do it because I think... I just want a battleship, okay? I don't think you're going to begrudge me that one. I do want a battleship. Also, we do have... how many picket ships have we got now? We've got... why is that crew... why have we got different cruisers? Because we haven't yet upgraded this, so that'll upgrade to that one. We've got 6, 7, 8 picket ships, so we should be okay there. Right, so we do have a couple of science ships not doing anything. This science ship is a G-Star. That's a G Colony... G Colony 2. G Colony 1, what's its science like? 13... 27, 30 odd. That's better, but that's also got a ship around it, I believe. Yeah, G Colony 2. G Colony 3, not good. G Colony 4, garbage. And then that one. Okay, so actually G Colony 1 Prime is the way to go. Put the science ship around that, and then assist research. John, sure. Technology research. What shall we do, Mr. Bond? psionic army, very good. New research tree. We've got chemical bliss. We've got... Ooh, that's pretty good. The ecological adaptation. You get 2,000 energy storage and ecological adaptation. Allows for to terraform inhabited planets. Don't think we're going to get that one. Don't think we need it. Habitability increase 5% if we find the Engos Vapor, and orbital hydroponic farms. We're going to go for the Engos Vapor because getting that would be quite useful. In terms of assault armies, we do have one, but sadly we also now have, well, not sadly, but we also now have the psionic army, which, as you can see, if we compare it with the standard assault army, so damage for the assault army is 2.15 to 4.31, whereas the psionic army is 3.75 to 7.5. Morale is max 4.95 and then 11.25. Health is 2.3 and morale is 2.3, and then this one is 3.5 and 600. So we can confidently say that it's slightly better on that on the other one. We do have enough points so I can probably have a little chat with the Zura Corp, say trade for minerals. We're going to give them about 1,000, I think, and then we can actually start building a battleship. As long as we got one battleship, then I'll be happy. I'll be content with that, just that one. Let's have a quick check over at him, and we can see that he is equivalent fleet power inferior. So that's good. That's what we want to see. We'll go to G Colony 1, which is where our Strike Force Titan is currently deployed. 8 Alchemist class destroyers, 16 Garwin class cruisers, and I think, well, we'll have a battleship soon, as well as ideally another destroyer. We have enough influence for me to hopefully get... well, that's consecrated, that's consecrated, that's consecrated, that's consecrated. Oh, they're all consecrated. Doesn't matter then. We do want to start terraforming this world, however, but that will cost 5,000 energy, and obviously I'm nowhere near that, so sadly that's just not going to happen. I'd like about 10, 12 destroyers. I mean, I'll have 10 once this is done. And I think, to be honest with you, I'm just going to keep building destroyers right up until the battleship's done, met up, and then we're going to head off, because I do want to smash that that frontier outpost up. Give that a bit of a beating. What are we up to now? We're up to 11 destroyers. That'll take us to 12 destroyers, plus the battleship. And that's Engos Vapor. Did we get Engos Vapor? Let's have a quick look. We did not get Engos Vapor, but we do have some more research. Hydroponic Farm 3, don't need that at all. Biolab, that's always decent. Cheaper war demands, quite good. We've also got the Living State, which is leader capacity increase, recruitment cost, and max influence from factions. That would be quite good, but we are getting decent amount there anyway. It's only 2,000 though. Resettlement costs, don't care about that. I guess it's between the Biolab and this one, and since that's going to be 10,000, I think we're going to go for the Living State. I think that would be more beneficial to us at this point in time. So it looks like it looks like they've almost met up there. What I'll do is I will keep... I think I'm not going to build anything else just yet. I'm going to wait until these have all met up, and then we will head off. Now, my armies are sitting on G Colony 2, so I am going to embark them all. Hang on, is that peace somewhere? That's between the... Oh, that's between here and here. So it looks like they've got a seed planet. 2 planets have been seeded, and also they've gotten humiliate. So that war's ended there, which is something I'm not entirely happy about, because I'd rather them keep fighting. It means that there's less chance of them going towards me, but hey-ho. So we're going to say we'll close that down, don't need to do that. That's terraforming, don't need to see that one. We've got our fleet there, nearly 7,000, which is very, very respectable. We're just going to start sending our ships over there. We will assign a leader. We do need a general here, so we'll go down. That's army morale and damage. That's always useful. That's upkeep. That's defense. We don't need that at all. Experience gain. I think we'll go for the damage. I think that's okay. That's quite good. That'll do us quite nicely. You see, I'm moving quite quick, and Deep Space Communication Arrays picked up brief automated distress from the Curator Sigma Enclave. So the Curator's dead now. So why? I don't know why these are dying so much. So yeah, that's the Curator Enclave, so we can no longer get the extra research unless we find another one, you understand. That's annoying. Oh, that's even more annoying. Shield Capacitor has just been researched as well. That would massively improve my fleet. What I'll do then, I'll worry about that later. I'll come back and sort that out. We've got subspace sensors power research. I don't think we're going to go with that. Although we do have synchronized defenses. That's getting a bit more useful now. Barrier point defense, even better for this person. I think we're going to go with the synchronized defenses because it's rare and also it's very cheap. We should get that done in, 9 months. So very, very quick to actually do. So that's fine. How much would that cost? 159, not much at all. But anyway, he must know he's on the way because... Oh, actually, does he? Let's have a quick look. So this is the Quapinjaxi Compact, the name that shouldn't be pronounceable, but is quite easily done. You can see that he does have a defensive pact with an Atraxi. So I would actually have been fighting this guy if I declared war on him, but because he declared war on me, it's not an ally, so he doesn't come in. He also has a trade deal with the... Let's have a look. The Atraxi, which is research agreement and monthly Teldar crystals. But he doesn't have, as far as I can see, no, he doesn't have any line of sight. Doesn't have any line of sight trade. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Anyway, so we're going to go up to G World 1. We're going to get ourselves a lovely battleship. And same for this bot one here as well. Actually, we'll upgrade the spaceport. And... quick look on the surface there. Oh, yes, lots of research and lots of things to do around here. Let's start from the top. Anything to upgrade there? No, there's not. We'll check the other ones. Yes, that one, and that one. That one is done. So this one's just been fully upgraded. So we've got... that needs planetary capital. This guy needs a job. So we're going to give him... actually, we're not going to give him a job there. We'll probably go for... can't have a Psychor. Oh, look at that. Psychor. Look at that. It's so good. So good. I might actually put it on the home world. Or do we want to put it... on the number 4. There's no reason why we can't put it on number 4. What's it do? Produces 10 unity, which is always good. Minus 10% unrest, government extraction, and yeah, it's just good. It's just good anywhere. I don't need to put it on my home world. Or rather, do I? It says it needs a Empire Capital Complex, and I can upgrade this to a planetary capital. So I do need it on... my main world. Yes, so I do need it on here. So have I got a space that is doing nothing? No, they're all doing something. I'm just checking down here. Probably this one. Probably this extra minerals. I don't really need the minerals there, so I'll say the Psycorps there. And then, obviously, this one's going to be focused on minerals anyway. So I'll say build, mining network, build, power plant. That's got an upgrade. These have all got, just shove all the upgrades on there, and that should do it for the time being. Right, back to the war. It looks like it is the Quapinjaxi Compact against, and they declared war against the Sathid Harmonious Cooperative, which is to... oh, there. Oh, are they just a basic empire? Hegemonic imperialists, inferior and pathetic. I'm guessing they're an empire that's just risen. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see that primitive farms? So they've just come into the space age. I reckon that's what's happened there. Alright, that's fine. So this guy's now got an alert to say that I'm there because I've just hit his space. I'll then jump out of his space, but the computer's not that stupid, so it knows where I'm going. And we will probably have to have a fight in and around here. So as you can see, it's a 500 military power system. I'm just going to put them in the corner there. Put it to normal speed. We've just got a nice little bonus here because Unity's just hit the top. So Sea Planet War Demand, reduce cost, army damage. What were we going for actually? We said, oh, liberate planet. That's right. We're just going to liberate loads of stuff. So that's fine. I'm very tempted to get the Federation stuff. But I think we're going to go for... if I go that one, then I can get that. Diplomacy. I think the time for diplomacy is not currently something you need to worry about, is it? There's some more research. Plasteel armor, that's good. So these are going to get a nice upgrade when they go back. Battleship assembly yards, don't need it. Durasteel armor, very good. That is kinetic weapon damage, don't need it. This is power research, don't need it. Quantum missile. Ooh, quantum missile. So he was firing some very big guns at us. Space torpedoes, level 1 only, but quantum missiles, level 4. That's better guns than I've got. Not guns, but better weapons. So it was a good job that we had them point defenses. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Durasteel armor and see if we can toughen it out. As you can see, we are launching fighters. And there is the lasers there. You can see the fighters are taking out their incoming missiles, and then boom. If we stop that, we can see that we've immediately taken some of their systems off. So that's good. That's very, very good indeed. And then what I'm going to do is turn back around. I'm going to say attack there. And it'll just jump through his space. What we'll do, actually, we'll probably say our strike force can go to one system back, because we don't really want to go in too much. Now, I don't know what's in here, but we will see it when we get closer. We've got some inactive buildings here, so we'll move someone down there, and we'll see upgrade that. A lot of upgrades to be done there. We've got a decent amount of minerals, decent amount of energy coming in. That's all fine. Just need to keep an eye on my northern border. Also, this guy as well, he's on plus 40, so we're sort of best pals, really. This guy's on minus 6. I'm going to offer a trade deal. I'm going to say, does he want instant transfer? There's 500 energy for him, and that should keep him hopefully a bit sweeter. There's some new synchronized defenses. That's very good. We've got X-ray lasers. We've got antimatter reactor, hyperdrive 3. That's always very, very useful as well. I am going to probably go for the X-ray lasers just to keep up on that one there. So he's accepted that little gift. If we unpause it and go to normal speed, we can see that he's now on 0 opinion. So it took 6 off. So that's fine. I just want to keep him fairly sweet so we don't, you know, there's a lot of border friction, as you can see. It is border friction of minus 81, but we have trust plus 75. They are hegemonic imperialists, and we are, I believe, we got a bit of militarist in there. No, we're not. We're egalitarian and fanatic spiritualists. So actually, we have nothing that's close towards him, so I don't know why we get on so well. I'm not going to question it, I'm just going to roll with it. Fine, that's okay, I'll take it. Go over to spaceport. Battleship is sadly not ready to go. Pause it just a second, because I've just noticed what he's got here. He's actually got a space station and a 1.2k. I call them space stations, but they're not. That is a spaceport. There is a big difference. That's a space station where you can add defenses to it and other things, including that, which is an FDL inhibitor, but rather the reason it's a symbol of a magnet is because when you jump in, it goes there. But as you can see, this is this guy's fleet, and it's 9k, which is something that worried me, equivalent apparently, which is not the case. So it just shows you how far down that I am. Their fleet power is equivalent, so they could easily be 9k. But anyway, we're going to jump in, and what will happen, because it's got this magnet, we actually jump right to there, which is fine with me, because then I'm right on top of it with lasers to, you know, hit it hard, which is fine. So we're just going to keep building battleships there. We're going to do it until we hit our naval capacity, which will probably be about now, to be honest with you. And then what we'll do is we'll upgrade our other stuff anyway, because we've got a couple of other places that we haven't, excuse me, we haven't upgraded to the higher level stuff. So we'll learn how to place units faster. Ah, it looks like the scout. Oh, Admiral's getting the scout trait. Well, there's the assault trait. Look at that. We just jumped straight on top of them. Looks like the space station is dead, and the spaceport is dead. So that didn't take long. So we'll go on the world of Frisch, and then we're going to enter orbit with our army. 25 days to come over there. We don't have a signed ship there. Looks like he's just sent in a little bit of a fleet. I say a little bit of a fleet. It's yeah, it's pathetic. Let's go for, oh, there's a nice bit of research. We'll close that. We'll attack that. We'll save for our research. We've got a galactic stock exchange. Very, very good, actually. As you can see, it gives you 10 energy and energy credits for the Empire as well. Empire modifier plus 10%. Well, I'd like to say I'd get the increased naval capacity for 2,000, but for 8,000 and a rare technology and 10% across the board, I'd be stupid not to go for it. Absolutely insane. Which, you know, doesn't mean I won't do it. You know, I've made, you know, 1 or 2 stupid decisions throughout life. But, you know, we'll go with it. I could get a science ship over there to do a bit of research, and I think I will. I might as well. I'll do the top bit there, and then we'll come back. Is there anyone Oh, I could upgrade him first, actually, now that I think about it. Because we've probably got better armor and such. Come on. Why is it taking so long? Oh, it's taking so long because we're actually building a ship then, G Colony 1. That's why. Once this is built, it'll just go, put done. Hang on. Lots of stuff going on here. So, the Quantum Jaxi Compact made peace, which is following demands, stop atrocities and humiliate. That's why they went to war. I was wondering why they went to war against that. It didn't seem right, but stop atrocities. These guys, hegemonic imperialists, they were probably into slavery and such, so they've stopped it, which is, you know, well done. Well done them, I guess. We've also got... They're not going to... Hang on. The Zakplot Confederacy will now guarantee their independence. As will this guy. And this guy. And this guy. So it looks like their ethics were actually very, very close, or something like that. And it's the only reason why they haven't went to war previously is because... Oh, sorry, they haven't allied previously, is simply because of their choice of, well, like purging and things like that, or whatever they've got, whatever their edict was set to. Anyway, so we now have no defenses on their planetary, or very little. So we'll land. We'll begin planetfall. We'll get the Gropos down there, ground pounders. As you can see, we've got 12 assault armies. They have 3 planetary patrols, which is just militia, I think. And then... Oh no, they have 4 militia and 3 defensive things. That's not going to matter. That's a planet that's now under my control. Okay, so now on 37% war score. So if I wanted, I could offer a white peace and he will accept it. I could also start liberating planets. And that's no longer available because I've wrecked it. And I really... It would be nice to just give it up there, but quite honestly, I'm very tempted to jump into their home system. The problem with that is I have no idea what's there. So what I'm going to wait around this planet and I'm going to see what happens. I've got 2 battleships coming towards me anyway to reinforce the front line. We're going to probably make that another battleship. And let's just see how they fare. And the advantage that I have is that this guy, the Quappin Jaxi, is actually going through his systems. And I can see it, because I've got line of sight with him. I keep calling it line of sight. I've got sensor share with him. So I can see when he jumps into the system. There we go. So he's jumped into there. So 400 military power spaceport, 1k military power. Sorry, 4k space station, and then a spaceport of 1. Ah, he went the other way. That's a shame. I was hoping he was going to go that way. It's very interesting to me that he keeps bringing ships through here. I mean, I'm just about to engage it. Yeah, that's going to die. There's another win. The question is, do I risk it? Do I risk it? If I jump in and lose this fleet, I mean, that could cost me the war. And I've currently got the upper hand. I could literally turn away from this now and still get something. I could just say, look, liberate. I didn't get that one, did I? No. I could say liberate Zedran. That'll split him in 2. Unless he gets allied with them and stuff like that. Or I could go and attack his homeworld and really knock him out, or lose everything. Will be about 7k by the time he turns up. The problem is, if he's equivalent, he could be 11k plus whatever's in there, and I can almost guarantee there will be a spaceport in there of a couple of k. Probably his biggest spaceport in his home system. Closely followed. There's another destroyer. We'll have that wrecked. Closely followed by a space station of maybe 400 or 500, and then a spaceport of 2k, plus a fleet of maximum 11. In reality, probably closer to 5 or 6. But the longer I wait here, the longer it's gonna go. No, I'm gonna risk it. This is someone wants star charts. This is Quap and Jaxi, and they're gonna give me some minerals for it. Yeah. I'll accept pretty much anything he gets. I want to keep getting friendly with the guy, even though he's now on -7. But whatever. Smuggler outpost. Our observations posted with Volcall have detected an illegal settlement on the planet's surface. Appears some kind of outpost set up by the generically smugglers. Where is that at? Really? Okay. Raid smuggler base. And now this guy wants... Now this is the Zapcot. Where are the Zapcots? They're up here, are they? 100... Oh, look at that. 170. Yeah, we'll accept that. No bother at all, mate. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to risk it. For good or ill, we're going to try and jump into his home system. Are you ready? Entering hyperlane. Right, Mr. Lanier. Jump! We're going to jump right there, look. Yep, so he's got a magnet. Straight away engaged with a 6k fleet. Plus a space station that's now dead. Plus a space port. That is almost dead. 6.3k fleet on him. I'm 6-7 going down. Their spaceport almost dead. If we get the spaceport down, that's going to be a very big bonus. Losing shields. Most of the cruisers are taking hits, but nothing great there. Destroyers are taking the big brunt of this, which is a problem because they're my picket ships. I'm down to 5.8, he's down to 5.2. His spaceport, sadly, is not being destroyed, and it's still got all of its guns, even when it's on 10% health like it is now. That's a pisser. Come on, keep going. 5k. Losing cruisers, though. 4.7, he's down to 3.9. 3.8. I think he's losing them at a slower rate than I am. Yep, he has. I'm going to have to retreat. Damn it! The worst. One of the worst results I could have got. That's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, we're going to pull back. And we will probably just say, let's just accept a Liberate on 1. The reason that failed is because, I think 2 reasons. Firstly, my destroyers were prime read and they got taken down. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's just whatever the AI decides. That's a problem that hopefully I really wish would be fixed and whatever in the next big update, which is all about war and doom stacks and stuff. And the main reason is because we engaged the military station, took it out quick, then engaged the spaceport, and then took it down to about 15%, and then nothing else shot at it. Everything else just turned around and started shooting the fleet. So we had a 1.8k spaceport with guns blattering away. And if that was destroyed, I think we would have had that fight. And that's really what boils my piss when it comes to this game sometimes, because you just... If it just didn't... If I could just say target that, we would have had that fight. I knew it was high risk. It was high risk. We knew it. I accepted it. Didn't go what? Didn't go to plan. Yeah. Win some, you lose some. Right, so we can still offer white peace. He'll take that, but I will say liberate. So where do you want to liberate? Probably was it Kazabazis? That one. We'll say the bottom one. Set the demands. Oh, he won't accept it. He won't accept it. There we go. Can only be the... Whatever that one is, the first one in. Or I could say humiliate. I'm going to say humiliate. Sorry, liberate that one. So we've won the war with the following demands of that. Yep, that's fine. So I'm going to say... Straight away, form non-aggression pact with that guy. Spiritual Seekers as well. Look at that. Fanatic Spiritualist. I'm not going to form a defensive pact with him. Pact of non-aggression. Yep, that's fine. Can we offer... No, we will not accept a vassalization or anything else. Even though he's a egalitarian and fanatic spiritualist as well. That's really cool. We could go for a defensive pact, but then that's really a big colony that I can't really defend, not at that distance. So, probably not going to do that. Right, let's start the destroyers back up. We want to start pumping out these destroyers. And quite honestly, I think I'm just going to start building I'll put a fleet academy on every single space station, because it increases the fire rate by 5% of ships and tracking and other things like that. So, it's useful. It's useful. So they've now opened borders. This guy as well. That's fine. We didn't get this scanning because we still don't have... We still didn't win the war. So that's a problem. This guy's on -10 again. And that's not good, because I really don't want to go to war with him or anything like that. It's a shame. It's a shame. So, I've got rivalry with him. Let's just check the opinion map mode. Everything's sort of going around okay. Well, that's fine. Science ship is in here. We can go and have a research of the debris there. That's fine. Then we'll research the debris there. I think we did okay. For what... Overall, you know, like I say, win some, lose some, etc. I think net profit, we came out with something. We had a good fight. We figured out what he was doing. We knocked him down a peg or two, liberated one of the planets that we can easily get in. This guy wants a migration treaty. I am not going to do that because, as I said, I'm going to go for the psionics and then... Oh, there you go, look. In fact, Ken Quincy has received the psionic trait. So, who is Ken Quincy? It will be one of my scientists. There it is. Ken Quincy. So, psychic rather. Research speed plus 10%, survey speed plus 25%. That's a very, very, very nice bonus. Destroyers, destroyers, destroyers. You get the idea, destroyers. Let's have a talk with Zerocorp. I'd like to trade for... No, actually, we're not going to trade for minerals. I don't think it's necessary just yet. We haven't really been upgrading this, which is a bit of a shame. We'll give it that. We'll say build... Oh, there's nothing else to build there. So we'll just actually cancel that one. Want to upgrade the Gene Clinic first. Concentrate worlds on there. We haven't got spiritual unity, which we'll set on the go.
The non-believers are fighting amongst themselves.
Looks like it's the Miriam Star Corp again and versus the Eliminators. Eliminators will be on superior for fleet power. No, actually fleet power is equivalent. This guy then is on equivalent as well. Interesting.
Complete.
Even with my very limited fleet, it's still yeah, it's still equivalent. There is our... Right, now what do we do this? So, new tradition. We could go for war. I'm going to go for Federation. I'm going to accept that. Gonna have a little chat with this guy. Fight the Federation won't happen. Not going to happen. Okay. Anyone fancy a bit of that old Federation? This guy will. Democratic Crusaders will. Or this guy. He's not having it. Minus 55. This bloke. Actually, it's probably best if I... he's at war, so he can't. But Spiritual Seekers probably will go in a Federation. Must be at peace. I'll wait until he's at peace, and then we can go that one. The person I really wanted was the one on the right here. Sadly, it's not going to happen. Minus 45. Still possible, just not at the moment. Okay, so spiritual unity's on the go there. Got stuff that's not working. That's just because of what we've done there. We'll upgrade those too. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's upgrading. Okay.
Construction complete.
So all these fleets are ready to merge. Merge them up. Merge them. Get them all merged. That's all in G Colony. Should be G Star. No, I did say go there, but hey ho, it didn't. Nah, well, doesn't matter.
Our ships have been
Upgrade the
incoming
ships there. Looks like Quap Jaxie wants a research agreement as well as minerals. 10 years, yeah, 10 years is fine. Yeah, I can handle 10 years, especially when it's going to improve the opinion. Just keep them okay, because then I don't have to really worry too much about the southern border. His opinion of both of us is quite high, though. That's the problem, because he's not going to block him out. But he's not going to block me out. So, I can take that. I can accept that. That's fine. So, bring them all together. Bring all this fleet together. We'll probably be about 5,000 by the time we're all back up. I think that's respectable. Keep building destroyers. I think destroyers are the way to go for the time being. And then we'll go for more battleships. Just need to check Unity output for these. Sadly, it doesn't show me Unity output per planet. So there's no Unity, or very little Unity output there. That one has got 18 plus a bit of change. That one's got probably the same. Okay, so what we'll do, spiritual unity, spiritual unity, and spiritual unity. In terms of terraforming, let's have a quick look. Transport ships, by the way. We will take the G Colony 2, get them landed. Land the army there. Terraforming. Oh, terraforming is almost complete. So we're going to say colony ship. Research agreement. This is the Natraxi. Want a research agreement? Changed his tune, hasn't he? No. No, mate. Sorry. That's not happening at all. Right. I'll pause it. That's going to build the ship we want. All these guys, they're meeting up. Yep. Go meet up with the Strike Force Titan. And do I want to save my research, sorry, my energy for the terraforming in G Colony 1? It's going to cost 5,000, I believe. 5,000. Don't think it's worth it. Going to send them over there, do a bit more research. That's fine. And more upgrades here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yes, they have. X-ray laser. That should dramatically increase the size of my ship. Point defense. Point barrier. What was it? Barrier point defense. Yeah, interlink support systems. Level 2. So there's no reason to even look at anything else, really. I mean, we should really look at it. Self-aware colony ships. Past the time for that now. Extra shields, very good. Capacitor fields, sounds really good, but it is a defensive system, which we don't use because we don't have any military stations, although I am thinking about putting one in G Colony 1. And yeah, it has to be barrier point defense. Has to be. Yeah, actually, that is a point. We can build a military station, but it's only a defense platform. It's not a fortress. I want a fortress in G Colony 1, right there, where my fleet's docked, where my 2.2k space station is, and also where I have the one with synchronized defenses as well. Because, quite honestly, if they want to jump in again there, then, well, I want to make them regret it big style. And also, because, it's not. I was going to say, if G Colony 1A was very close, if you put two of them together, then that could be quite good. Oh, we were too late. The smugglers, I forgot about those. Damn it. Yeah, forgot it. That's a shame. Well. I'll live. I think I'll be okay. I might get some sleep tonight. Right, so we'll upgrade this. So 5.5. Let's see what it goes up to with a full upgrade of X-ray laser.
Special project complete.
Let's see what this gets to. Ancient mining drones. Listening post or see what they're made of. Put a listening post on there. So 5.5k. Waiting spaceport on G Colony 1. Apologies for the jump cut. We now have... oh, yeah, we're in a 6.5k, so we've got a full K on there. We'll upgrade it a bit more because we've just got quantum missiles. Oh. That's a problem. It's going to change all my stuff to missiles, and I really don't want missiles. The reason we got that, by the way, is because we haven't researched it. We've just picked it up off the debris. That's how we've got that one. So what I'll do is I'm going to go for impulse thruster. Actually, no, we can't because we're still researching stuff. Ship designer, corvette. You see, it's going to put missiles on. Destroyer, going to keep it the same. Cruiser, going to keep the same. Battleship. Oh, it's actually only going to put a couple of missiles on. Okay, I can handle a couple of missiles. That's not too bad, I don't think. Actually, let's just see what it brings it to. I could also, if I wanted to, get ourselves a carrier core in the center on these battleships. It says it's been improved, but I'm not really too sure that is right. We'll auto-complete the ship. That's a carrier core. Save that. Let's see what that brings us to. Why is it taking so long? Oh, don't see one of the minerals. No. Oh, it's because it's paused. Yeah, it went to 5.9. So it's even worse. But we do have loads of point defense. Maybe is that the way to go? Having point defense on this with 2 fighters, quite good. However, sadly, I fear that because I've only got the basic scout wing, nah, not worth it. Not worth it, I don't think. We've got a colony ship. We're going to send it over here. Get it slammed down. So, there. Colonized planet. Put there, get plus around, and no, but it'll be 1, 2, 3. Put it there, get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, there won't affect that one. That way, 1, 2. That one. Let's go on there. Okay, done. Actually, is that right? Is that the right call? Plus, plus, plus. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The reason I haven't put it there is because we might choose to do minerals instead of energy, and you only harvest the one. You only harvest minerals, and you can't use the adjacency bonus for physics, so there's no point. Gives you no negatives, just gives you no bonus. Anyway, G Colony 1 spaceport, battleship. Would like it, but just don't have it yet. What have we got? 2 battleships, 10 cruisers, 12 destroyers. Getting a bit light. Let's keep going then battleships. If we get another. Basically, we keep building battleships until we hit our cap. Then I'll be quite happy. Bit more debris analysed, that's good. Yep, that's good. I'm going to say auto explore, probably a couple of places. Oh yeah, we've got a place there we haven't explored, so we'll might as well crack on with that one. Debris analysed was subspace sensors, physics research, engineering research. That's good. Extra 10% progress on the thing there. We got research available for investigate mysterious things. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do them. It takes less than a month because, yeah, we're making 103. Yes, we are spreading our faith to a new world. New world, but not a new system, so we're not going to pay for it, so our directly colonized systems won't change. Vessels that come across certain systems are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication. Completely unregistered civil discourse. Okay, fine. Well, we won't bother talking to them then. How rude. Anyway. How is this world faring? Good. Good.
Special project complete.
Keep researching that. The diviner's name of beings floating through the dark. Terracani, keep respectful distance. Okay. Mining drone observation. We'll do that. See what we got there. So is this guy still at war? I believe he is. Yes, he is. How is this guy's fleet faring? It's equivalent. Still not dead, obviously. That guy's inferior. That guy's equivalent.
Special project complete. Situation log updated.
So we've got high value mining targets. Apparently that there, the place where our scout ship's going, is full of rich minerals. Not really any use to us because it's miles away, but actually it's probably more than miles. Millions of miles. Durasteel armor, very good. That's good. So we got cruiser simulars. We got urantic crystal mining, which gives us energy weapon damage. Ooh, well, we're using energy weapons, and loads of other stuff that we don't care about just yet because we want that mineral. We want that crystal. If we get that crystal, job done. Upgrade ships. Currently 7.7. Sorry, 7.1. Upgrade this. Probably go to about 7.5. 7.8 if we're lucky with that Durasteel armor. Very tough. 7.4, close enough. Yeah, close enough. That's fine. Space ships here, we'll say upgrade yourself, then assist research. Do the same there. There was something on the Stellaris Twitter feed, I believe, the other day where we're going on about auto combining ships is now going to be a lot better. There's just going to be a button where it'll just automatic group of fleet, which is, yes, plus 10 generic approval points, certainly. Because it's a little bit annoying. Oh, we've got a Shadow class ship now. I don't know why, but I'm guessing the AI, yes. The AI has generated another ship. So Shadow is technically auto best. Yes, what we'll do is we'll auto-complete the ship. No, clear design, auto-complete the ship. Auto-upgrade, save the design, yes. And then we will upgrade that, which will bring us to about 7.6, probably. Nope, didn't affect it whatsoever. Okay, fine. So we'll go for that one. We could make a carrier. We haven't got any X weapons either, so we haven't got any big honking space guns on the front end, which is a bit of a shame. But hey ho. Galactic Stock Exchange. We've got 16 months remaining. The barrier point defense 7 months remaining, and the crystal 7 months as well. So basically, knock it up to fastest speed. Just keep building battleships. There's no reason for us not to hit our fleet cap now. We've got more than enough energy to keep going. Actually, speaking of energy, there's a lot of things I need to upgrade here. including energy. So one moment while I do that, we also do want some research things around there, some labs and such. There's some research agreement from the Zapka Confederacy. They want 30 years and they're going to give me 700 minerals. That's interesting. However, they are inferior in technology level, and sadly I'd like to keep it that way. As much as we are friends, I really don't want to be giving away that technology. Maybe my greed will come back to bite me. It really might. So, we've now got another option in tradition here. We've got dynamic ecomorphism, habitability increased by 10%. Very useful. But we're actually not really for us because we're terraforming, but increased habitability is always good because it increases happiness somewhat. Diplomacy, which is diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50% and your trust growth increased by 33. That's always very good. We've got federal unity, increase our unity output based on the amount of federation people we've got. No point, no federation at the moment. Or we've got either army damage increased by 25% or admiral level cap. I'm going to get the level cap there because this is simply because the supremacy tree is the closest to being completed. So that's all I'm doing that for, because I need to get Transcendence. Sorry, don't need to get Transcendence, but I want to get Transcendence. There's some new research. There's your barrier point defense. We've got Guardian point defense. We've got power plants. We've got subspace sensors, which I think I'm going to go for because it's already half researched. Robots still keep popping up. We're not going to go that way. Mining network, no. Mass drivers and other missiles, no. We don't want any of that. I will go for Tell that crystal mining because it's only a year to do, and if we find it, then we can trade it off. Speaking of trading it off, do we find anything? No, we didn't find any resources, sadly. So we will not upgrade yet because we'll need to go to ship designer. Battleship. Oh, doesn't matter, they don't have a picket ship anyway. And they're now they're now number 2, so we'll upgrade that. That takes it to less than what it was. Dandy. And we'll keep building some battleships. We now got a new world, as you can see. We've got Secondus, spaceport straight away. We want a temple, and we want a gene clinic. I will put a gene clinic over this food resource, I believe, later, once I've got the resources. Gene clinic. Oh no, I can put it easily over there, because that is society research, and that can have that. Looks like we've got another election. We've got more than enough influence to interfere with, support someone in here. And we've got orbital researcher that is increased, that's defense platform building and cost, and frontier spirit, don't need that one. Monthly unity, we're going to support them. Yeah, we're going to give that one a go, and then we'll end that. We don't want anything else really. There's an inactive building, so we'll move that person down to there. That's fine. Immediately we'll consecrate the world.
System survey complete.
So
Construction complete.
There is, oh my good grief, look at that. 18 minerals and 2 minerals. That's very, very good, isn't it? Yes, I wonder why the red guy's there. Maybe to get himself some very, very good stuff. Yeah. Like 18 minerals is very good. Subspace sensors, another upgrade there. We've got stratamine gas, which is plus 10% government ethics attraction, gamma laser, and hyperdrive 3, and physics lab. I think hyperdrive 3, I think our guns are fairly okay. Looks like we're going to have a galactic stock exchange very shortly, which is going to be extremely useful indeed. We're going to move that person over to there. We're going to upgrade that to probably engineering, and then just pretty much put upgrades on all of these because I keep forgetting about it because I've been building other things. So there we go. Let's crack on with that one. This one can have spiritual unity on there as well. We're currently on 322. Galactic stock exchange completer rated. We've got energy siphon. Very interesting. Okay. So that's something we've picked up from, I guess it would have been some sort of space amoeba or something that someone's smashed up. So it's very, very quick to research, so I might as well go for it. And if the ships want it, then they can have it. We'll upgrade our fleet there. We'll go over to ship designer, double check for this ship, and we'll say clear the design, autocomplete, save the design just to make sure that it's okay. And no, it did actually automatically upgrade it. Needing up to 10k on the fleet there. And there's the Tell that crystals completed So we'll have a quick look. Nothing I want there. So there's defense station and there's basic fighter and bomber wing. We're going to go for the defense station, I think. Yeah, okay. I don't think the fleet's going to be heading off anytime soon. So we'll go for the defense station. So that's fine. Go for another battleship. Victorious class. So don't really need much elsewhere. G Colony 4 Secondus. We do want to get ourselves 5 defensive armies just for the sake of getting it, really. Do we still have... Yeah, we do have our main leader there. Level 9, no, level 8 out of 7. It's because we've got the extra bonuses, you see. There's another bit of research there. Energy siphon's probably going to be that. We've got ship upgrade cost, which is a doctrine. So I don't think that's going to be good for us. Habitability increase, resettlement cost, naval increase. Yeah, we'll go for naval increase, I think. And solar panel. And we'll upgrade that.
Incoming transmission.
Migration treaty, decline. Oh. Incoming transmission from the stagnant ascendancy enigmatic observers, which are... Here, the Mathin Forerunners. Greetings, Generis. As you no doubt, the Mathin have dedicated the study of conservation of all forms of the galaxy. Basically, they want to take one of our members and put them in there like a glass case, essentially, and say, look, this is one of these horrible races. They're dead now and stuff. We can give them that. Mathin Forerunners will be pleased. And... we'll get minus 10% happiness. I will accept that. And they've just opened the borders. Excellent. Well, I'm going to wait for this guy to do that. And then I'm just going to say, right, have a little explore and see what he's got. He's opened the borders. There's no reason why I shouldn't go and see what he's got. We're almost on 5k energy credits there, which is enough to get ourselves another world terraformed. We are just about to hit our fleet cap. Not that it matters too much, because we will be getting... well, we're already increasing the spaceport there, so that's fine. On the surface here again, more stuff to upgrade. Get it all upgraded there. People also without jobs in places, so we'll give them something there. There's nothing to build there. We will build probably a military academy, actually, just in case we need to build some ships, some more troopers. What's this here? Lethargic. Evasion minus 5% and a sublight speed reduction as well. So we've got another tradition. So we'll slap it in the Supremacy tree there. 128 of 127. Not going to be a problem. As soon as this upgrades to the next level, we'll be fine there. Defense station is now up. We've got a fortress. We've got mining network. We've got level 5 missiles. I'm going to go for the fortress. Naval capacity increase, we're now 134. Citadel of Faith increases monthly unity, spiritual ethics extraction. Basically, we've got it on all the worlds, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have that. That's fine, that's perfect. And because we've because we've gone past our cap again, we'll build another battleship. So we've got two... why are they different? They are different, I don't know why. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Up to 11k now. Pretty about 12 once the other guy's in there. That guy's inferior on all counts. He's inferior. Right, we've broken the back of the naval stuff then. That's fine. So if we want to go to war, then we can go to war. I'll be honest, this Eliminator's had it coming for a long time.
Construction complete.
Right. I'll be honest, I don't think we should mess around. I think we should just get in there. Sadly, the problem is getting there. Because we can't go through this guy's border. We're going to have to go this way. So we're going to have a chat with him. Invite Federation. We could bring him in the Fed. What about this guy? Still at war. Okay. Have a little chat. Offer trade deal. Information. Star charts and sensor link. Yes, we haven't scouted that yet. 30 years. For your trouble, mate. There's that. So we now have sensor links, so we can see what he sees, which isn't much, sadly. We will make sure that these are upgraded. Not there. Not there. What's our spaceport set up with? Solar panels, crew quarters, observatory. So solar panel, crew quarters, observatory, fleet academy, and quite honestly, let's just start getting level 6 spaceports across the board. There's no reason why we can't. No reason why we can't. It increases our naval capacity, so it's always worth it. Right. Okay. Head over there, mate. Yeah. Actually, you know, how far are we to do with... Oh, Hyperdrive 3 in 26 months. Yeah, no point. Stay put. Get Hyperdrive 3. Hyperdrive. Because that's me accent coming through. And... Oh, that hasn't got that there, which it should do. That should have... that. I'm going to put you in there anyway. That's all job done, yeah. We still haven't got, or rather, I forgot to put my galactic stock exchange down, which is 500 minerals. Ooh, that's expensive. Can it be placed anywhere, though, is the question. No, it can't. Replace. And we'll shove that down in a moment. Knock it up to fast speed. Won't take long at all. Knock it up to faster speed. No reason not to. Come on. There we go. Galactic Stock Exchange. 10% energy generation across the board. I can almost guarantee that as soon as... I'm going to put more power plants on here. Simply because when we start talking to Shroud, it costs thousands. Terraform. Arid. Is it arid?
Construction complete.
Arid world. Yeah. Yeah. I almost guarantee that I'll run out of energy once this fleet starts shifting. Once we start getting it, once we pile it out with the dock, you can guarantee it'll start getting hurt. This energy. So I'm actually gonna start building some cruisers here, because I know we're down a little bit on the cruisers. Yeah, we haven't got a great deal. We haven't got any. We haven't got any. Can't remember the name now. Any cruisers either? No, corvettes rather. No corvettes. Don't want them. They just die too quick. Not for us. It's not for us. I could have actually terraformed this world.
Construction complete.
Bloody hell, that's very good. That's very good with almost... It's got atmospheric hallucinogen and it's too close to him, so I can't do that one. This one would be okay, but I'm not going to do it. I think this one here, because it doesn't affect my directly colonized systems, not that it would matter anyway, but it's just what we've chosen to do. Right, so we're on 44, so we've got 3 left. Are we all on spaceport level 5? We are not on spaceport levels. Oh, we have 5. We've got 6s across the board for the most part. So we will get... Hang on, this sounds like a new track. It is. These here, Arab. It's by the 80s. Those are from this planetoid, no, the humanoid species pack, which was recently released. So I was wondering why that sounded different. Yeah. I was like, I haven't heard that one before. I haven't heard that track before. Anyway, G Colony 4, I believe, has a military outpost. It does. Hang on, wait. 5 defense armies, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 psionic armies as well. We're going to have a total of 12 psionic armies, and it'll do a good job. Industrial Revolution, we found somewhere. However, a scientist has died. 186. Good innings, really. Good innings when you think about it. Where have they died? Scientist Sophie Pelesia has died, but I can't see them. They're all there. And these 3 science ships are there, so I don't know what that's all about. Hyperdrive 3, job done. Right. We will go for antimatter reactor. We'll upgrade our spaceships. Actually, what we'll do is we will clear design autocomplete. Doesn't matter, it's already put them on. That's fine. And, oh, we've now got Great Game and Supremacy, which is completed. So that's fire rate increased by 15, and we get an Ascension perk, which will be Transcendence. The generic species has experienced what can only be described as a great awakening. For a time now, we have been aware of the great psionic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority until now. Almost overnight, the Jerrys everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity, as if we're some sort of a communal pool for generic psychic energy, finally reached at a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communication between Generis, and is the only small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have ever imagined, and that is a huge boost. So if we look at each person now, psionic, 10% science down the board plus 5% happiness, and like a muffled whisper in the dark room, a shroud calls from within our minds. A different world. And we will research the shroud, which essentially is, I believe, an old god. It could be anything. This guy wants to join the Traxi. He wants a defensive pack. Go away, do one, mate. You attacked me earlier. You've made your bed. You can lie in it, pal. Right. So we are maxed out. We're ready to go. And I think that's what we'll do next episode. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a little bit late on this one for attacking this guy, because we're going to have to move there. But we have a 15.9k fleet. We've got a 12... Yeah, we've got 12 assault armies on G Colony 2 Prime, plus also building more on the G Colony 4, which is the psionic armies, which are even better. And if we look at him, yeah, he's pathetic and inferior. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's see what this guy's got. Yeah, he's got a 25k military power fortress. Dandy. So I won't be attacking him for a while, or at all. Either way, good episode, I think. Very good episode, in fact, at least from my point of view. Hope you have enjoyed it. Next episode, we will go and attack this guy. And probably, let's have a quick look, declare war. And we can say vassalize. Yeah, we could vassalize him. We could just vassalize the entire block and just leave him in there, and you can't do anything. That's what we'll probably do. I'm not going to take over his worlds because he is a robot, so I can't. We don't mix, so it's not gonna work out. So vassalize or maybe tributary. We'll have to have a quick readeroo and see what the deal is with that one. Either way. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Comment in the comments and let me know what you think, what we should do. I think almost certainly people are happy to go to war against this guy because he's been not a thorn in our side, but a thorn in the galaxy's ass for a long time. So that should be a very good one. As before, this is a Patreon sponsored series, so thank you very much. +1 generic approval points / appreciation points. Not even +1, +10. Have 10. Thank you very much. It's only possible because of the Patrons. Thank you very much. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.